Rub.
Wrap. Can I know? All right. So just to make sure that everyone here is on the same page, we are going to be writing sentences in the present tense. Jigme, what does it mean when we're saying the present tense? Is your name Jigme?
Sorry.
Present tense. What does that mean? No, we're talking about a verb, right?
ing word. ing.
Now, right? I have a question. In Tibetan, right? When you have a verb, an action, do you have tenses in the past, in the present, and in the future?
Yes.
Right? So there are a couple of tenses, but the main ones are past. What does past mean?
Before.
Before, right?
Before.
So yesterday.
Yeah.
A year ago. Right. 10 minutes ago. All in the past. Right? So what does it mean to be in the present? Right now. What are you doing? What are we doing right now? We're learning, right? I'm teaching. You're listening. You're looking, right? Right now. And what about in the future?
Will be
I will
studying.
You will be, right?
Yeah.
So this is in 5 minutes, right? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Next year. So on and so forth. Right? So when we say we're talking about the present, we're talking about what are you doing right now, this very moment. Right? Doesn't the Dalai Lama talk about being in the present? Right? In the present, right now. This breath.
Our question. For example, 2 years, after 2 years, the future or after 2 years?
So you would say in 2 years, like,
For example, after 2 years, I go there.
so I lived in this place for 2 years and then I went elsewhere, right? So after 2 years, I moved. So it's in the past.
Past.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. After 2 years,
yeah.
I start,
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any questions about this? So we're not focusing on this and this today. We're only talking about right now, this very moment. Okay? So we're going to write sentences with these words. Right? So let's do one or two together, and then you'll break out and do some on your own. Okay? So, since I think this is a new word for you all, right?
No.
Let's do this word. Alright? And Kunchak, can you help me write a sentence with a symbol in the present right now? So we did these last week, or this past week, right? Yeah, exactly. So let's do it with I. I am
Present.
present, yeah. What is this? How would you say this word in the present?
ING.
ING. So say that word.
유기계가 비슷해. 호된 게.
먼저.
What's this word? So let's do it together. What's
R.
assembling?
Bling. Assembling.
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 Now, right?
Yeah.
This very moment. Okay? Alright, let's do one more. English is very funny. It's very strange. There are rules that don't make sense. Sometimes there are words like move, right? To move something. When you're talking about it in the present, it becomes moving with no E, right? So you drop the E and you add ing. Not all the time, but usually if there's an E at the end, you drop it and add ing. Okay? So let's do a couple of these. So how would you write measuring in the present? Searing. How would you write measuring in the present?
I am measuring.
Right? I am.
Measuring.
And spell measuring for me?
MEASURING.
Very good.
Oh, no E.
Right? What Searing did was he dropped the E and he added ing. Make sense? Usually, if there's an E, you drop it and add ing. Okay? One of those weird rules. Let's do to write. Shamba, can you help me make a sentence with to write? So let's say Allison. Alright, so if we're using Allison as the noun. So how do you talk about
Allison.
Allison?
Allison is
Yep.
reading.
Yay, good.
Very good.
Reading
Mm-hmm.
now.
Great. And how do you spell writing?
WRITING.
Very good. Allison is writing now. Right? You dropped the E, no E, and you added ing. Very good. Okay, great. So we wrote some of these sentences, but now we're going to go through and write sentences. Let's rotate, right? So if we look at I, you, help me with these. I, you, she,
It.
it,
And
Is.
we.
we,
They.
they. Anything else?
Are.
Oh, which one? No.
No.
No. Okay. So let's write the first sentence.